Hello ladies and gentlemen, this is the ISO GOAT back again here for another video today. I originally wasn't going to do one, but I figured I would talk about this topic because people have mentioned it before. Let me start by saying I'm not a financial advisor, nor do I have any financial experience whatsoever. I do not have any interest in working in finance. I do not invest in anything solely based off anything that I say or anything that I write or any of my videos until you've done your own due diligence and your own research, etc. So first I wanted to give you guys an update basically on some things that are going on around the world. I know I came across an article yesterday basically talking about China and their CBDC. Apparently they have a CBDC that now expires if you don't spend it. Essentially that keeps people in their current financial situation in that financial situation. If you don't use it, you lose it essentially. This is not what we want when it comes to the crypto aspect in the crypto world and incorporating it into our daily activities. So don't be like them. Number two, I know that India is shutting down their banks for, I believe it's 20 or 21 days in order to implement crypto. Shout out to XRP Hulk, I believe it was, who had that information. Also, I saw it on Working Money channel as well. So that's something to keep an eye on. That's definitely not going to be good for anybody over there because, that's probably going to cause some bank runs if you're trying to get your money out, and that's not going to make people happy. That may cause riots, things like that. Who knows? But on over there. In addition, I've mentioned the BRICS nations. That's Brazil, Russia, India, China, and South Africa. There's a couple other nations that are also jumping on board with this. But there was an article talking about how they have a single currency that's coming out, and they're looking for a SWIFT type system that doesn't rely on the United States dollar. That's to be decided. They haven't, actually announced what it actually is. There's probably a reason for that. So something to keep in mind. Now, here's the topic I wanted to talk about. So XRP and XLM. A lot of people think that they are competitors. They are actually tackling two different markets. XRP is more so banks and financial institutions on the back end. XLM is more front end and retail oriented. So I know, with Jed McCaleb, starting XLM, and obviously he left XRP, I don't think it was really a disagreement between the founders of Ripple. I think more so it was a strategic move. They can actually cover a larger area when it comes to payments. They can tackle both sides, essentially. Now, with that being said, Jed McCaleb has a lot of ties. For some odd reason, he seems to dodge bullets, with the Mt. Gox situation. You can look that up yourself if you don't know about it. Now apparently XLM was working with MoneyGram as well. XRP was actually, no, I won't say XRP. I'll say Ripple was originally working with MoneyGram, but then obviously the lawsuit and everything came. They decided to sever ties. And then XLM pretty much stepped in. I think it was like months later, maybe. I don't remember the time frames exactly, but found that kind of interesting. So with Ripple, I just wanted to touch base on this a little bit. I know there's a lot of people that doubt what they do. They doubt the team. They think it's centralized, etc. Oh, it's a scam. Oh, it's a fad. As I mentioned in the last video. I'm just going to tell you some of the people that either work with Ripple or have worked for Ripple. Some of them, came from the treasury, things like that. So, Rosie Rios, if you take a $20 bill out of your wallet right now, you will see a name on the, I believe, bottom left-hand corner, Rosie Rios. She has signed more money than essentially any other person. All right, it's her signature that is on money. She now works with Ripple. All right, she used to work at the treasury. Another person, a former SEC chair, Mary Jo White. I find it kind of interesting because we have this lawsuit, Ripple versus the SEC. How ironic, right? Michael Barr is also another former Treasury official and Ripple advisor. You can look him up, look at some of his accolades. You'll see what he's done in the past. It's a lot. It's a lot. And these are people working with Ripple. Keep that in mind. Also, I'm just going to spit these. So you have two former Clinton and Obama advisors. You have the former CFO of PayPal. You have the former Federal Reserve advisors. You have the former business director of Swift, former head of DTCC, former Uber chief business officer. All of these people work for Ripple, the company. Ripple. R-I-P-P-L-E. Ripple. Okay? Just to make matters even worse, we're going to talk about some of the memberships that Ripple has as a company as well. It was actually the very first ISO 20022 member, Ripple the company. It's also part of the Digital Pound Foundation, the Digital Dollar Project, the Digital Euro Association, Open Payments Coalition, Faster Payments Council, Mojaloop, which is also linked to Bill and Melinda Gates. You know, obviously we'll talk about that later on, but the IMF High Level Advisory Group on FinTech, Global Payments Steering Group, Crypto Climate Accord, the International Association for Trusted Blockchains, the future partner of the World Economic Forum, and it also has 3 members from Ripple directly listed on the World Economic Forum website. Now, you show me a company that has any kind of accolades like that, and I will wait. Now, does that sound like a company that's just going to go away with all those high-level connections? Like, this is worldwide. This is not just the United States. This is not just, you know, India, not just the Eurozone. This is the United States. You know, they have ties in England, Taiwan, India, Japan, the largest banks. The United States, to a degree, obviously, they kind of limited because of the lawsuit. Latin America, you know, they are trying to make a huge dent when it comes to finance and payments, okay? And if they are successful, they will probably have a monopoly on things. Them along with Stellar, obviously tackling 2 different things. So, like I said, not a financial advisor, but I'm willing to take this risk. You know, ISO 20022 is coming. Whether you're prepared or not, it's coming. Whether it happens tomorrow, whether it happens, you know, 2 weeks from now, a year from now, which, you know, obviously I doubt that highly because Eurozone goes live November 21st. I don't know what else I can say, you know, like, you really just have to do your research. If you research, it's amazing the things that you will find. You just have to take the due time and necessary time to actually take the time to look into it, okay? Like, you know, I'm not going to spoon feed anybody, but these connections say enough for me, all right? That's all I need. You ain't got to tell me anything else. I'm already on board. ISO 20022, XRP, XLM, XDC, Algo, IOTA. Look at some of those connections. And you tell me if you think that they are going to go away. I rest my case. ISO Gold out.